Hola clase, soy el señor D, aquí con otro video, aquí y hoy estamos intentando aprender tener, okay? Quick recap of tener here. This verb means to have. And I don't know what is happening, but I asked you to memorize tango, completely opposite of, we have to add a G in here, but it ends in O, like our normal box one. Then here we break into the irregular, the stem changed a little bit, TNA. So this is I have, you have, he or she, this is the word has. And has and have, same verb in English, but we conjugate in English. I have, you have, he or she has. Then we have, tenemos, they have or you guys have, tienen, y para los españoles, tenéis. That's the verb to have. We've seen it since Octubre. It should be in your brain. Then we have this formula. And this is when you have, ¿qué pasa aquí? To have to do something. That's what this means. I gave you 3 steps. First step, conjugate tener. Step 2, write K. Step 3, give me an infinitive. Whoops. Write K. K, what does it mean? K normally means what? K means that. But in this formula, it has no meaning. And I don't even know what it means. We just write it. So let's do an example. Teacher asks you, ¿Qué tienes que hacer? This is the verb to do. We learned it this chapter. What do you have to do? ¿Qué tienes que hacer? Start out, step 1, conjugate tener. Tango. Step 2, que. Step 3, give me an infinitive. What do you have to do? Tengo que. I'm a teacher. I have to teach. You have to be insane to teach. Enseñar. Tengo que enseñar. Another question. ¿Qué tiene que hacer tu padre? This is tener conjugated for tu padre. I'm asking about your father. You answer. Step 1. Conjugate tener for the subject. Mi padre is the subject. Tiene. Step 2. Write the word que. Mi padre tiene que. Assume he has to work, maybe. Mi padre tiene que trabajar. Maybe he works in the hospital. En el hospital. Same word, pronounced differently. Hospital. Mi padre tiene que trabajar en el hospital. So here's our step 1. We conjugated tener. Step 2, write the word que. Step 3, give me an infinitive. I think where we are struggling, Class A, is my terminology. You understand the formula. It's very simple. You understand the steps. But I think where we're messing up is I say conjugate tener, and maybe perhaps you're like, conjugate? Maybe perhaps you're even thinking, I don't even know what tener means. Write the word K. It could put a roadblock for some of you who have to understand things word for word. Spanish is not going to always be word for word. Word for word is going away as you transcend the Espanol ladder. Infinitive. You might have to go back and look up what an infinitive is. Gracias, clase. Adios.